My lungs feel like a newborn baby. That's the most important thing. I got to get my lungs back up to a grown man. I got cleared to place a 5-on-5 for the first time. It's been a mind test, putting in the work, both mentally and physically, just trying to get myself ready to rejoin the team. Don't matter. I'm a ball player. I've never had a positionless basketball. Be positionless. And I love the work. I love the process of working. It's not one team, one club in the world that I can't fit in and play.
Ron, JJ joked that it's nice to have a new player back with the team. So what's this last
Definitely feel
month,
new for sure.
Been like for you, just mentally, physically, part as you ramp up for a historic?
Yeah, it's just been kind of the same revolving door, just repetition, rehabbing. Just trying to get back to where I feel like myself again. It's great to be out here today.
How are you feeling at this point after kind of going full?
I mean, as expected, obviously, my lungs feel like a newborn baby. That's the most important thing. I got to get my lungs back up to a grown man. My voice is already gone. One day back barking out calls and assignments and stuff and getting my voice working again. So be a lot of tea and rest tonight. Feels good to be out here with the guys. Missed them. We've got a long time. We've been taking literally 1 minute, 1 hour, one step at a time throughout this whole process. So see how I feel this afternoon, see how I feel tonight. When I wake up in the morning, we probably have shoot around. So just got to see how the body responds over the next 24 hours plus.
What's that experience like for you, and how was it helpful in getting you where you did?
It was great. I appreciate the coaching staff and the players allowing me to, one, kind of change the practice detail a little bit. They usually go at 11. I'm an early bird. I was like, can we go at 10? I wanted to go at like 8, but a little tuck and pull. But it's very humbling. I mean, I could just go out there. That's the benefit of having a farm system, basically. The guys were gone on that long road trip. I got cleared to place a 5-on-5 for the first time since hurting my MCL versus Minnesota. That was the blessing. I was able to, it was here preparing for their games, and I got an opportunity to get a couple runs in with them, a couple practices in, so it was a blessing.
Never started the season injured. What was that like mentally?
It sucks. It definitely sucks. Never in my life, since I started playing the game of basketball, have I ever not started the season in my life. So it's been a mind test, but I'm built for it, and just been, putting in the work, both mentally and physically, and just trying to get myself ready to rejoin the team. The road trip went pretty good. It was a good way to end the road trip in Milwaukee. That back-to-back start in New Orleans. So those last 2 games was very key. But guys have just been like, everyone enjoys being around each other and love playing it for one another. A lot of guys sacrificing. So just always, for me, just seeing ways I could just fit in organically, right off the top. I know ways I can help this team right away when I am put back in the lineup.
Given your multi-skill resume and the makeup of the team, how similar or different do you expect your role this season to be?
Don't matter. I'm a ball player. The best thing about me and the way I built my game over my whole life, and the coaches since I was in Little League, I've never had a position. Spo always just say positionless basketball. Be positionless. It's not one team, one club in the world that I can't fit in and play for. We do everything on the floor. So whatever this team needs me to do, and more, I can do it when I'm back to myself.
You mentioned just how the chemistry has been, and the vibes have been high. What's kind of been the dynamic between, you kind of getting back integrated with the guys, and has anything surprised you?
Yeah, I got to work my way back into it. I mean, the guys have been doing road trips, shoot-arounds, been on flights, so I got to work my way back into the fold of things. So it's kind of like a kid going to a new school again. Just kind of, got to learn the guys and everything. So they got some great chemistry, and I'm just, feel my way back in and do it organically. So it shouldn't be hard, but definitely it's going to be a fill-out process.
Even maybe pre-sciatic, entering year 23.
Yeah.
So I can tell you all the other ways that you're super bowl. But did you have different plans for yourself in terms of the way you were going to handle your body this year?
Yeah. During the season?
Yeah, like even in the build through the summer?
Not for the season. It was only business as usual. I would say, at this point, how many miles I got on my body as far as how long I've played, to not be on the court as much, kind of giving, everything to adjust. But I mean, I got a pretty bad MCL sprain against Minnesota, so I couldn't really do nothing for like 8 to 10 weeks anyways, as far as, on the court anyway. So that kind of set me back, and not too long after that, I started to feel, my hip and my back and things of that nature started going astray. So everything kind of changed. My whole dynamic kind of changed how I was going to prepare for the season. It's all a blessing in disguise. I've been doing pretty good with it as of late. It's a lot of exercises and a lot of mobility things and a lot of things that you can do to help it. So I'm just keeping a positive mindset about it all. I'm just seeing them going out there and working. I love the work. I love the process of working. I don't miss the travel. Boy, I might be 41 years old. I was happy sitting at home, on my couch after working out and things of that nature. Yeah, but I don't miss the travel, but I definitely miss the competition and miss these guys.
The time that you spent with the G League team is obviously not something that you've gone through give you a different perspective or new on just what these guys go through in the career they're trying to carve out for themselves?
I didn't need to go down there to practice with them to understand and appreciate what they go through on trying to get to the big leagues. It's a dream of all of ours, and no matter where you start, you're always trying to figure out a way how you can make a name for yourself in this part in the NBA. And those guys sacrifice every day. They come in here and they work. They go in their games, they play, they prepare just like we do, with the hopes and the dreams of being called up someday. So as much respect to not only our farm club, but to all the clubs that's around the league. Seeing how well we've been playing both offensively and defensively for the majority of the season. I just love the ball movement, the dominance between Luka and AR kind of running the whole show. And then, DA just anchoring the back line, with his ability to set screens, one of the best screen setters we have in this league, but also making himself available either for pocket passes and a short jump shot that he has at 15 feet or getting lobs behind the basket, and then Jack's kind of backing him up. And then everybody else just kind of, Jake and Jake and Rui, Marcus and everybody, and Maxey big minutes, against Milwaukee. Some of the games that some of the guys were out, and seen Nick Smith and Bronny give production in that game in Portland, off a back-to-back, and everybody just, when guys' numbers been called, guys have been ready. And that's just straight professionalism, but it's also like everybody enjoy competing for each other, and riding for each other. So I want to leave Gabe out. Vando, Rook got his first points the other night. That was awesome. Shout out Giannis for getting the ball. I don't know, they was tripping about that, but that's just weird. Shout out Rook getting his first points. Yeah, I know y'all missed me. Okay, bye.